Hello, everyone, and welcome to Pick a Stack Wednesday. We're starting off with the golden singing bell today to get everybody started into a receiving mode. If you're new to Pick a Stack, welcome. And what we've got going on here is we've got 3 stacks, 1, 2, 3, and each stack contains 2 tarot cards from 2 different decks, 1 oracle card, and a crystal. And each stack tells a story. So your mission is to think of an idea, an issue, or a question, either for yourself or for somebody else, or maybe for the whole world, and then choose a stack. And hopefully the reading for that stack will resonate with you. And always remember that you should take what resonates with you and then leave the rest. If it doesn't resonate with you, it just means that wasn't for you. Okay? But having said that, if you choose stack number 1 and it doesn't resonate with you, but stack number 2 does, that just means you picked the wrong stack and not necessarily the wrong one. We need to go with our intuition on the stack picking. Sometimes we pick the stack, because, wow, I really like this crystal. But we need to go off our intuition as to which stack applies. So it's kind of like a fun little game to work on your third eye and your intuition. Now, having said all that, you don't just get to limit yourself to 1 stack. If you want to pick 2 stacks or you want to pick all 3, that's totally cool. There's no rules here. You're the one making up the rules. So, do whatever it is that makes you happy. So having said that, let's get started. So stack number 1, right here, the crystal is a tiger's eye pyramid. Ooh, there we go. Look at that. Nice little flash there. Tiger's eye was worn by Roman soldiers for protection in battle. So that's pretty cool. It enhances integrity, willpower, practicality, and the correct use of power. We should be putting this stuff all over our country, huh? Maybe all over the world. Tiger's eye enables you to slow down. It slows the 3rd chakra. The 3rd chakra is the solar plexus. That's above your navel, and helps to flush excess energy out. Besides being protective, it is also soothing and calming. It can also support the 1st and 2nd chakras. So that would be the root chakra and the sacral chakra. Physically, it can aid with ulcers, anxiety, the mending of broken bones, high blood pressure. One of the things you can do is rub essential oils on a tiger's eye before placing it on your solar plexus to help with detoxification. How cool is that? So that is stack number 1's crystal. The first card is from the Spirit Song Tarot deck, and it is the Page of Feathers. The Page of Feathers is represented by this cute little raccoon. And the Page of Feathers is equivalent to the Page of Air or the Page of Swords in other decks. The page is a messenger, and the raccoon, or as some people call it, the trash panda, is all about family. So, when they're digging through the garbage, they take that food back to their loved ones. So they're looking out for their family. And this card can also be about exploring new things. Maybe going to a state park and exploring, going on a picnic in a place that you haven't been before, kayaking on a lake you've never been to before. But it's all about new places, new people. I also get like taking classes on something that you've always wanted to do, but you've never had the time. Well, maybe right now you do have the time. So figure out or listen to your guides, use your intuition as to what you're supposed to be exploring. Let it be something you've always wanted to do. All right, your next card is from the Tarot Grand Luxe. Oh, and it's the Nine of Cups. So look at this young man. He's got all these cups and they're all full and he is happy and joyful. And this is like, all my dreams are coming true. I have everything I need. And then some. I can't even drink out of all 9 of these cups. So also he's wearing this red scarf type thing around his neck. Red is the color of passion. It's the color of getting things done, doing things. So that first card about discovery, and now here's this one, you know, all your dreams coming true, and getting things done. Is this because you have time right now to do it? Maybe. I get what I get in my head is seize the day, carpe diem. Seize the day. Your third card is from this chakra reading card deck. And you get card number 36, which is Divine Wisdom. Now, I was talking about taking a class, and this shows a book. That's very interesting. So let's see what card number 36 says out of this book. Well, it looks like card number 36 is the very last card. That's interesting in itself. This is all about the soul star chakra. You have the divine wisdom of the universe available to you at all times. As you may know, you are deeply connected to and an expression of the divine light of the universe. This divine light has within it the powerful knowledge and wisdom of the cosmos. This light is all-knowing, wise, and all-loving, intelligent light. You are reminded at this time that this wisdom is at your fingertips, that you are made up of this wisdom and that it runs through your blood. You can access it at will. If you have been searching for answers and guidance from sources outside of yourself, it's now time to look inward. It's time to tune in, connect to, and become aware of the divine wisdom that lies within. Trust the calling to deepen and awaken this aspect of yourself as you start to also trust the wisdom that comes to you. Take a moment in a quiet place, ask your questions, and listen to the voice inside your heart, offering you the answers and singing the song of divine wisdom. The affirmation for this card is, I am aligned to the divine wisdom of the universe, and it flows through me in abundance. I'm going to read that again. I am aligned to the divine wisdom of the universe, and it flows through me in abundance. Well, that's just beautiful. And when you take all these together, you've got divine wisdom with the book. This is all about discovery and exploration, and all your dreams are coming true. But you have to take action. So there's something that you need to do. Maybe it's just find a quiet place and start listening to your guides. That's beautiful. New things are coming. New things are coming to you. Also, what's interesting is that last card was the soul star chakra. And the stone is for the first, second, and third chakras. So that's a nice balance. We need to be grounded so we can connect to the divine. So ground yourself to Mother Earth and then work on connecting yourself to the divine energies way up high. Very nice. I hope you enjoyed stack number 1. Stack number 2 has this gorgeous serpentine obelisk. Let's see what it says about serpentine. Serpentine is called that because it resembles the skin of a snake. It's a beneficial and versatile stone and considered an exceptional meditation stone. It can help you find inner peace. It can help you with emotional cleansing, psychic powers, and attracting love and money. It is also used in the rise of the Kundalini, facilitating the rise by opening a path that lessens discomfort. Considered a protective stone that is especially protective against poisons, it also balances mood swings and encourages the ability to solve conflicts by peaceful means. It is an aid to kidney and stomach complaints, can relax cramps and menstrual pain, and help women who are unable to reach orgasm due to tension. That is serpentine, and I love this part right here. That's a nice, look at that. It's just beautiful. Fabulous. Okay, let's start with your first card, which is from the Spirit Song Tarot deck. And you have the Four of Crystals. Oh my gosh, is that cute or what? The Four of Crystals is equal to the Four of Earth in other decks, or the Four of Pentacles. The Four is a nice card because it's all about stability. It can be sometimes a celebratory card. So maybe you have something that you can celebrate. But it's also, if you think about like one of those easy up tents is what I'm picturing in my head. One of those easy up tents, it has the four poles and then it has the canvas on the top. It's a very stable tent. It's a very stable, temporary building. And that's what the Four of Crystals is. It's this feeling of stability, whether it's in your family or your job, or just your life in general. There's stability. Maybe you don't feel stable. Maybe you need to look at your life and go, oh, wow, I really am stable, and here's why. Or I'm not stable. I don't have that feeling of stability. Here's what's missing. Why do I think that's missing? It's a time to question or appreciate. So my guide said, either question why you don't have the stability or appreciate that you do. The word control is on this card as well. And a really good friend of mine and I were having a discussion this morning, and she keeps trying to control everything. And I keep telling her, you need to stop. You need to stop trying to control everything, because first of all, control is an illusion. And second of all, it just drives you crazy. So stop trying to control things and just allow the universe to bring things to you. A lot of times we'll try to control something like, okay, I really want this. And the universe, our guides, they're out there going, yeah, but I was going to give you 10 times that. But, you're limiting yourself because you're trying to be controlling. So stop controlling. And yes, I can hear you guys. You're saying, but it's hard. Well, that's because we make it hard. Instead of thinking it's hard, think, wow, this is going to be easy. And then it will be. Okay, Four of Crystals. And by the way, this is all about going with the flow. Look at that little cutie pie, going with the flow. There's no control there. We're going with the flow. That's the opposite of control. From the Tarot Grand Luxe, we have the World card. Now, this is the last card in the Major Arcana. As you can see, it's card number 21. It is the last card. And basically, when you get this card, it's a message from the universe. Okay, it's very powerful. And it means some kind of culmination, end of a cycle. See how she's bringing these two rods together. And it's like, okay, we're done with this part now. So whatever it is that you've been going through, maybe it's trying to have control. Whatever it is you've been going through, its time is at an end. New things are coming, and you need to complete this cycle. And I think everybody has something like this in their lives, whether it's, just eating poorly or drinking poorly or not exercising or kicking somebody out of your house or whatever. Everybody right now at this point in time is going through something like this. But for you, if you chose stack number 2, in other words, if you felt compelled to choose stack number 2, you are finishing a cycle. And so this is all about celebrating. Okay, you've got your stability here and security, and you've completed something. You need to celebrate that. And also, look at 4. 1, 2, 3, 4 beings in there. There's your stability. 4 and 4. Repeated 4s, that's angels watching over you. So your third card is from this chakra reading card deck. And it is card number 35, Soul Healing. Now, what's interesting is in stack number 1, we had card number 36. Now, I shuffled this deck many, many, many times before I let Spirit choose the cards for me. So it's interesting that we have card number 36 and card number 35. So let's see what the book says about card number 35, Soul Healing. You have called upon this card today as deep soul healing is at hand. Your soul is the all-powerful, conscious aspect of your being and is currently undergoing a healing process. This awakening can sometimes stir things up in your life as it creates the change required to expand to a higher state of consciousness. You are undergoing a rite of passage where the things that are not working in your life are being reviewed. That's exactly what I was just talking about with those cards. Know that this chaos is a positive thing. It is what is required at this time. There is a divine order to this chaos, and you are being asked to trust, listen, and action the loving guidance from your soul. Your soul holds the medicine for you to heal and knows what's best for you. It is a time of deep cleansing, and you are encouraged to let go of the old as you make way for the new. Soul healing allows for healing on all levels of your being: emotional, physical, spiritual, and mental. A complete cleansing on all levels, aspects, and states of being. Be very gentle and kind to yourself as you transit through this very powerful and important time. Be sure to nurture yourself through this process, giving yourself lots of love and care. The affirmation for this card is, I open to receive deep soul healing now and embrace the support of pure love to guide my healing journey. I'm going to read that one more time. I open to receive deep soul healing now and embrace the support of pure love to guide my healing journey. That is just beautiful. All right, so that is stack number 2. Healing journey. Stack number 3, your stone is black tourmaline. This one's actually semi-polished. It's a palm stone, but it's cool because it has little sparklies in it. It's kind of smooth. Black tourmaline is a very lucky and powerful stone. When it is rubbed, it becomes charged with magnetic electricity and the luck intensifies. It can dispel fears, obsessions, and neuroses and helps bring emotional stability. It's an excellent protecting and strengthening stone. It can push all negative energy away, especially psychic attacks, spells, and ill wishing. It can also ground excess energy. It is often used as an aura cleanser and can help one attain higher levels of awareness. It can also be used to deflect radiation energy from TVs, computers, and cell phones. You can never have too much black tourmaline. It's also good for the fluorescent and LED lights. So, black tourmaline, very protective. So, if you chose stack number 3, your first card is from the Spirit Song Tarot deck, and you have card number 15 from the Major Arcana. So this is a message from the universe, and it's the Shadow. Now, the shadow in this deck is like the moon in other decks. So when I see the picture, I just want to go outside and howl at the moon. We did that on the last full moon, a group of us, and it was so much fun. This card is all about self-empowerment. What I hear from my guides is, do you know who you are? Do you know who you are? There are people that don't. We need to know how powerful we are and the things that we can do. Depending on where you live, our society teaches us to limit ourselves, teaches us to push that power down, to not use our power, to not speak our piece. And we need to do that. If something doesn't feel right, we need to speak out. If somebody is being hurt, we need to speak up for them. I love how there's this really pretty flower that's growing out of here. And the artwork in this deck is so beautiful and it's very feminine. But this is very powerful. This is very powerful feminine energy. And that doesn't mean that this card is only for women. This card is for men as well, because we should all have a balance of feminine and masculine energies inside each one of us. So my question to you is, do you know who you are? Do you know how powerful you are? Let's find out. And the fact that you have this, the black tourmaline, it's like it's saying you're protected. You're protected. Now go find out who you are. Your next card is from the Tarot Grand Luxe, and it's the Knight of Cups. Talk about powerful. Now, the Knight of Cups, think about the knights. They are somebody that have agreed to take on a mission. Most of them know who they are. I know who I am, and that's why I'm putting all my armor on and hopping on my horse. And I'm going to go on this mission for God and country or king and queen or whatever higher powers are needing my help. The Knight of Cups is a knight that, cups is water and it's very emotional. So it's emotionally driven. In other words, there's passion here. There's something bigger than myself is here. So you have, this Major Arcana card with the Shadow, and now you have this Knight of Cups or Knight of Water. And this is a very powerful combination. The Knight of Cups, water, and the moon, which, guess what the moon does? The moon moves water. Go with the flow, but know how powerful you are. You're not just a tiny little stream. You can be a raging river if you need to be. And what does that raging river do? That river moves rocks. It smooths rocks. It moves trees. It does so much with all of its power. And it's all for the greater good. It cuts through the earth. So just know how powerful you are and start figuring out who you are and what you can do to make this world a better place, to do something bigger than yourself. Because remember, this knight is on a mission. So what's your mission? Who are you and what's your mission? Maybe this card will help. This is from the Chakra Reading Cards deck. I'm going to show that because I don't usually use this deck. This is card number 19, forgiveness. I was just telling somebody today that forgiveness is the key. It's the key to healing. It's the key to growth. It's the key to relationships. Asking for forgiveness. And also forgiving yourself. All right, let's see what the book says. This is all about the heart chakra. And by the way, when we forgive somebody, it's not for them. It's for us. When I forgive somebody for hurting me, that's for my heart chakra. I don't even have to say it to their face or to them in person or even over the phone. I can just do it here from home all by myself. But once I do, I'm unlocking a part of my heart. So you attracted this card into your life today because it is a powerful time of forgiveness. When we hold on to grudges and wounds from the past, we can create imbalance and disharmony in our lives. Over time, this can turn into resentment, anger, frustration, sickness, and depression, like rotting fruit creating a disease inside of us. You may be feeling flat and down about something that has happened in your life, and it is now time to bring the healing energy of forgiveness to the situation. True forgiveness starts with you. Take some time over the next few days to ask yourself, what am I holding on to? What requires love, attention, and forgiveness? When you have identified the issue, make sure you do what is required to surrender or expand your awareness to a place that allows for true forgiveness to occur. When you can truly forgive and let go, you can set yourself free from those stale energies and beliefs, and deep healing can occur. You will feel so much lighter and happier in your world. If you have asked a question about a situation or person today, know that this is a sign for you that forgiveness is required to move forward. If you have already been working on forgiving, know that this card is a sign that you are making progress and that you should continue doing what you are doing. To find that deep place of forgiveness requires much love, understanding, compassion, and a whole lot of courage. You have all these traits within you to draw upon at any time. The time has come for you to let go and forgive at a deeper level so you can dance in the energy of freedom. Your affirmation today is, my heart is full of unconditional love and I forgive freely. Let me just say that again. My heart is full of unconditional love and I forgive freely. That is beautiful. So that, my darlings, is stack number 3. And we're going to end today with the golden singing bell again. Because you just can't have too much golden singing bell. This is so good for your heart and your high heart and your throat chakras. Allow yourself to receive healing, receive wisdom, receive knowledge, receive love. Love yourselves, my pretties. Until next time, I love you and I send you blessings. Namaste.